If you are transitioning from Microsoft 365 to Google Workspace, then this video is definitely for you. My name is Carlos and I help small businesses all around the world with their Microsoft 365 and Google Workspace subscription. For more information, visit itwithcarlos.com. Let me tell you, when switching email providers, one of the biggest pain points is the migration of email history. This is true whether you are moving a single account or migrating a whole team. But there is good news. Google Workspace has a built-in tool that can make your life a lot easier. This tool is integrated right into your admin panel. And the best part, it is super easy to use. No extra software, no scripting. In this video, I will walk you through how to use it step by step. You, as the Google Workspace administrator, can connect your Microsoft 365 tenant, select the users to migrate, monitor the status, and boom, you are done. So grab a coffee and follow along as I will show you how to move your emails over without breaking a sweat. Let me show you. We will initiate the migration from the Google admin panel. So we will access our Google account. To access the admin panel, we will need to have the super admin role assigned to our Google account. We will click on the upper right corner, where you find the 9 little dots, also called the waffle menu. Then I will find the admin icon. We can also access the admin panel from the URL admin.google.com. Then we need to click on Data on the left menu, and then Data Import Export. We will select Data Migration. On the right, we will scroll down and we will see the option Exchange Online. We're going to migrate the data from Microsoft 365, which is Exchange Online, to Google Workspace. As we can read here, it will copy data from Microsoft Exchange Online. Then I click on Migrate. Here I will be able to see the different steps. We will start the process by connecting to Exchange Online. Then we will select where we want to copy the data from. The third step is to create a map that will define the users that exist in Exchange Online that will be copied over Google Workspace. Then we need to select what data we are going to migrate. Emails, calendars, and we have to select a range of date that we want to migrate. In this case, we want to migrate the whole history. We will scroll down, and once we have set up everything, we will be able to click on the Start Migration. Let's go up, and we will start with the first step. Connect to Exchange Online. Then we click here. We will connect to Exchange Online or Microsoft 365 with a user that has the Microsoft 365 admin role. So we select it. It is asking for permission to access the data. Then we click on Accept. We were asked to sign in. We enter the Microsoft 365 password, and now we are connected to Microsoft 365 from the Google Workspace migration tool. As we can see here, the connection was successful. It indicates it is connected. So we are going to the step 2. We need to upload a CSV file with the email addresses of the Exchange Online users. This CSV file has a special format. If you want a sample of the file, you can click here to download it. In our case, we already have the file. We will open it with Notepad. However, you can open it with a different software, for example with Excel, or you can open it also within Google Sheets. This file will contain only one column, and the title will be Source Exchange Email. Then we'll follow the different email addresses that we want to migrate from. In this case, we are going to migrate only one user or only one email account, which is carlos@itbe.cloud. This is an existing user in Microsoft 365. If we want to migrate more than one user, we just need to add the other users in this file. So the file will look something like this one. For this hypothetical example, we have 4 users that will be migrated. And we will add all the email addresses in this file. We can migrate up to 100 email accounts at once. Since we are going to migrate only one user, I'm going to delete those. And then I will save the file. In Notepad, I click on File, Save As, and I'm going to save it on my desktop. So I click on Save. Then I will go back to the migration tool, and now I click on Upload CSV. I have the file here, I select it and click Open. The file is being uploaded. Then I will go to the step 3. Here I need to create another CSV file that will create a map from Exchange Online to Google Workspace. For the specific format of this file, I can click here on Download as Sample. I already have the file. I will open it with Notepad. Since this is a CSV file and I'm opening in Notepad, I just have its source email, comma, destination email. And then I will have the list of emails that I want to migrate. The source will be carlos@itbe.cloud and then comma, carlos@itbe.cloud. This is actually the most common case, where I will be migrating the same email accounts from the source to the target. However, this CSV file will give me the flexibility to migrate to a different email address. For example, from carlos@itbe.cloud in Microsoft 365 to john@itbe.cloud in Google Workspace. In this case, I don't want to do that. I just want to migrate to the same email address, carlos@itbe.cloud in Google Workspace. Again, if I want to migrate multiple email addresses, I will add all of them in different lines. For example, it will look something like this, and I can migrate and add as many email addresses or users as I need. Again, I can migrate up to 100 emails at a time. Since I'm going to migrate only one email account, I'm going to delete these 2 lines. So this will be my map CSV file. So I click on File, I click on Save As. I'm going to save it on my desktop, and I will save it as a CSV file, .csv. Then I click on Save. I will go back to the migration tool, and then click on Upload CSV. I select the file and click on Open. The file has been uploaded. Then I will go to the next step. I need to select which emails and calendar events to copy. So I will check on emails and also calendar. Then I will choose the range of date. In this case, I'm going to migrate the whole data. I know that I don't have data older than 2022. So I click here, select the month, and then click on OK. In other words, we're migrating all the data starting June 1st, 2022 until today. Here I can select if I want to migrate deleted emails, spam folder, and also I will be able to exclude specific folders. For this example, I don't need any of those. I will leave this option checked for calendars. And here I have the option to copy emails that are included in the CSV file. I'm going to unselect this one. I want to migrate only the emails that are included in the CSV file. Then I will click on Save Changes. And I'm ready to start the migration. Then I click on Start Migration. From this moment, the migration tool is already connected to Microsoft 365. Admin Exchange Online, and the migration is now in progress. If I scroll down, I will be able to see the stats of the migration. For example, so far, this line, email discovered, are the emails that has been discovered in Microsoft 365. And the next line are the emails that are already migrated. Depending on how much data and how many email accounts, this process could take hours. Once the migration is complete, I will be able to read here, complete. At this moment, I can see it is in progress. If I wish, I can close this window, and I can come back later at any time. Now, a very common question is, when should we update the MX record for our domain name? I frequently suggest to update the MX record as soon as you start the migration. However, you can wait until the migration is complete. Then you can update the MX record. At that moment, when the MX record is updated, the email will start flowing to Google Workspace. Then you will be able to come back here to the migration tool and run what is called a delta migration. This is a process that will migrate only the email messages that were not migrated the first time. After a little while, I came back to the migration tool and I can see that now it is complete. I can read here, one user processed, 1054 emails were discovered, and 1054 were migrated. I can also see that calendar events were also migrated. So if at this point you haven't updated the MX record, you can do so, and then you can run delta migration. This will rerun the migration, but only for new emails that were delivered to the Microsoft 365 mailbox. And this completes the process to migrate from Microsoft 365 or Exchange Online to Google Workspace. Migrated users can now access their mailbox in Google Workspace, and they will find all their emails and calendars. And that's it. Your users' emails are now living happily inside Google Workspace. If you found this video helpful, do me a quick favor, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips like this one. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. I'm always happy to help. And hey, if you're managing a bigger migration or just need a hand planning your move, feel free to reach me out through itwithcarlos.com. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, stay secure in the cloud and keep tech savvy.